gone. Lick my wounds and face the tunes. Take the call. 5 days done.
What's it? First day today, isn't it?
First day today in Portugal. We started off a tour with our mates in 30 Seconds to Mars in Portugal a while ago. So it's good to come back and start in Portugal again, basically. We've done it before and we loved it then, so...
Yeah, this is actually our first headline show here. This will be actually we've tried to play here 3 times. This will be our second time playing because we tried to do Optimus Alive probably about 2012 and the weather conditions made the show not happen for us, so we didn't play. So I think really for us we're excited to see really kind of a headline show for You Me at 6 and what kind of crowd comes down and the reactions to the songs that we played tonight. You know, obviously being your first headline show is quite a good way to gauge what people like down here in Lisbon, so looking forward to it.
The mood is swung, I'm moving on. Above my
Yes, we can, can't we?
Night People. Well, we recorded it in Nashville, in America, with a guy called Jakir King, who has done stuff with bands like Kings of Leon, and
James Bay,
and
Tom Waits.
So that was a lot of fun, and that we did that last year. And it only came out in January, and this is our first time. This is the first proper Night People tour, basically. Today is the first day of the first proper Night People tour.
Yeah, so we're playing some songs for the first time tonight we've not played live. So songs like Spell It Out will be the first song we played tonight. We've played Brand New once before, but it wasn't like proper full band, so that's going to be really the first time playing it tonight. And
so it might all go wrong. World exclusive.
We hope not. It's, for people that don't know, You Me at 6 is our 5th studio album. So this is not our first rodeo, as one would say, but I think like a fine wine, we're maturing with age. So I think for us this is a record we're really proud of, and we feel like there's a lot of great songs on this record that could connect to a lot of new people that have never heard of our band before.
chest, come up for air, and take a breath.
I think so. I think, but if you ask any band, they always think their like latest album's the best album. It's like, yes, of course it's better than the last one. So, no, but I do think it is the best one. It's to me it sounds the most You Me at 6 we've ever sounded. Really.
Yeah, we spent a long time working on this record. You know, we've never had the freedom just to work on a record in our own time. We've normally been rushed writing records for record labels and everybody else. So you've got to do it in this time, you've got to do it by this date, and we kind of just didn't tell anybody we're doing it. We just kind of silently wrote the record at Dan's studio. He built in his garage, he built a studio, so we did most of the writing and demo in there from June 2015 till February 2016. And then February 2016 we went to Nashville and did 3 weeks at Blackbird Studios, which is one of the most prolific studios in the world. If you don't know about it, check it out. It's been amazing artists who work there. And then for the first time in our career we kind of recorded in 2 sections. So instead of going, you're recording for 2-3 months, we went, we'll do 3 weeks, record 8 songs, and we'll have a 2-month break. We can go back, listen to the songs, write more songs, have comments when we come back, and then we spent 4 weeks in May finishing up the record, and we recorded 4 more songs on top. So all in all we recorded 12 songs, and we felt like 2 of the songs that we recorded just didn't blend with the other 10, so we didn't put them on the record. So who knows, people might hear those in the foreseeable future as well. So something else to look forward to.
Yeah.
Secret story.
Well, there's many.
Well, we've been asked this question so many times, nothing's secret anymore.
Let's think of a good one as well, because I'm sure we've got some hidden gems in the locker, haven't we?
It's great. We haven't been touring for a while, so I've forgotten.
I don't know.
If you ask this 5 days in, we'll definitely.
Trying to think. Gee, I thought when we played Manchester and you were at the Tiki Bar still, and the bus left, and you were like calling.
Oh yeah, the bus has left without, the tour bus has literally left without me before. People haven't been back in time. I'm still out like drinking. I'm just like, they'll wait for me, get back, and I'm like, fuck, the bus is not there.
I think we've kind of like not really, without trying to do it, we've kind of got a rep of being like big drinkers on tour, which is a good and a bad thing.
Well, actually, I know a classic story. I remember one.
Does it involve drinking?
It involves a couple of drinks, and our friend was in the band 1975.
Yeah.
And we went out with Ross, the bass player from 1975, and we ended up getting so like all the other of his bands were like, no, like
Don't go out with them.
like, don't go out. We've got to get up early and go to the airport. Yeah, don't, because you'll miss the flight. Like, he's like, no, I won't miss the flight. Lo and behold, we stay out so late that he does, in fact, miss his entire flight.
I remember drinking a bottle of James.
Literally, it's like, shit, 1975, probably missed it.
Yeah, well, we were up till about 7 AM. We're in Finland doing a festival, and I just remember drinking a bottle of Jameson's with Ross, and it was kind of like, I'm going to go to bed now, because it's like 7 in the morning, the sun's up already now, so like...
So yeah, I was going to get an hour's sleep, then get up and get on the bus, and like 4 hours later, he's like, shit, I just woke up.
Another funny story would actually involve drinking again is when we did that TV show in Cologne. And we flew into Cologne, we had some TV, like some morning TV press, and our friends were touring with a band called Bullet for My Valentine, and they were out there, so they were like, oh, come out with us. So me, myself, Matt and Chris, we all went out. And bearing in mind it was a TV morning show in German, so I had an earpiece put in the next day, and somebody was translating from German to English to me. We didn't actually get any sleep that night. We rolled straight onto set of this morning TV show, and yeah, that was
insane.
That was quite a wind up as well, wasn't it? You lights to low in my chair and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we messed with Max basically. He's like
I'm like the one that's
like younger brother.
I'm like the younger brother of the band, so I've kind of got like a harder skin now.
Yeah, you take it well.
I've kind of taken everything a little bit better over time, so. For the uni, it's 6 this year. We'll play as many shows as we can, and I think for us, having that break writing night people was such a long time. I think for us, we don't want to stop now. I think for us, we just want to keep rolling. If that's writing new material and touring, or getting back in the studio, releasing new music, or just doing something different. You know, I think the music industry's constantly changing and evolving. That you've got to be on your toes and know really what's around the corner and not be left behind with the rest of the pack. You've got to be very forward thinking now and do things differently compared to everybody else. They're probably, I would say that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we choose E, which is...
They would start singing High by the Beach by Lana Del Rey, because that's probably what would happen. Josh would definitely sit there and just start singing it out himself. You might even jump in and do it with you as well, to be honest. You might drown while singing High by the Beach with you in the sea, so yeah, Lana's got us there good.
It's been a hell.
Nando's.
Oh, I would disagree. At the fanciest restaurant ever.
At the fanciest.
Yeah, you're gonna dine. It's your last meal. I've had chicken all my life. I want something
like.
Don't
end it on some solid peri peri chicken.
No, I want to end on the higher tier, man.
You know what you get when you go to Nando's.
Yeah, but I want 3 Michelin star, like the highest cuisine possible if I'm gonna be my last meal.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind that either, to be fair, but. You know what you get in Nando's though.
Yeah, A and C is the question between us for the answer on that one.
Of a week, I couldn't bring myself to sleep on the.
That would be.
Wow, I haven't danced the Macarena in years. I think Max would dance the Macarena while I
emoji.
Well, I just stare at you.
No, you'd stare at me. Would you do the smiley emoji while I do the Macarena?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a combination of B and E this time.
Oh, okay.
Matt will do the emoji and I'll do the Macarena.
Move with you. Raise a glass till tomorrow's blue.
Not on there. All of the above, plus many more.
I would also.
Have a word with my nerve. Tap it off the lead.
You mean a 6 always for life? If I was in our battle, these silly bastards. I've got to be hanging out.
That's obvious, isn't it?
I'm in control, invincible. Kept my word.
Up with 1 foot while you sing the chorus of Gossip.
You can always dance the Macarena if you don't want to do that.
I'd rather do the Macarena, to be honest with
Do it!
I've even forgotten the Macarena, that's why I don't even have a... This is the problem, when you dance the Macarena, you're normally so pissed out of your face that you don't even know that you dance to the Macarena.
Till the end. It's what you want, it's what you need. It's what you want, it's what we are. Now people.
Hello, I'm Max,
And I'm Matt, and we are from Uni at 6.
and you can watch and listen